Want to follow the weather very closely today. A lot of changing conditions. Some people watching could see snow when they usually don't see it.
Yeah, and Kelly, these projections are just, they are very concerning. And while it's not 100% certainty that this is what is going to happen today, there's enough of a chance to where I would really be doing you a disservice by not tracking these projections. And what we're seeing ahead for today, rain and snow ramping back up. It's going to be heavy, and we're going to have lower snow levels today and colder temperatures. And then we do see conditions drying out through Friday, and then sunshine and dry conditions for the weekend. So there's some light at the end of the tunnel, but boy, today is going to be a rough one out there. Checking in with that live look outside, plenty of cloud cover overhead so far as you look to the west across the valley right now. But we're going to be seeing that rain and snow ramping up very quickly. Once it arrives, it's going to become widespread rapidly. Flood warnings remain in effect along the Sacramento River in areas of Butte, Tehama, and Glenn counties. Some of these are expected to last through Saturday afternoon. We also have flood warnings still in effect in northern Lassen County and a portion of Modoc County this morning. We have winter storm warnings either in effect for the Shasta County mountains or going into effect at 10 a.m. this morning, lasting through at least 10 a.m. tomorrow for the northern mountains, through 4 a.m. Friday for Shasta County, and through noon Friday in the northern Sierra. This is because we have potential for heavy enough snowfall to cause some major travel impacts. Right now we're in the 30s for the most part in the valley, 40 degrees though for Orville, 30s to low 40s in the foothills, and teens to low 30s in our mountain zone. So we're starting out with very chilly temperatures. Now we do have a wind advisory going into effect at 4 p.m. this afternoon, lasting through 1 a.m. Friday for parts of the valley from Butte and Glenn County areas to the south, although the bigger impact from the wind is expected to be to our south. So you get a look at the winds this morning. They're calm. Through the day, those winds aren't looking too bad. Tonight, when we see that wind advisory going into effect, the main impacts are going to be east of the valley in the Sierra or to the south in the valley. So that's what's going to be the big concern, and then those winds are not as strong for tomorrow. Satellite and radar. Moisture is becoming more abundant overhead. We're starting to see some sprinkles coming up on these returns. So this moisture is mostly above us. Most of this not hitting the ground yet, but as I mentioned, it's not going to be long before it is. And we've got two separate areas of low pressure. One very strong to our north, tracking into the Pacific Northwest today. The additional one that's joining in is tracking towards the west coast from the eastern Pacific. And this one is why we're seeing that more abundant moisture plume for today. As it gets closer to the coast, it's pulling that moisture in. And then that stronger system to our north is tapping into that, driving our temperatures down because it's colder for that air mass, and leaving us with, again, heavy rain starting in parts of the valley at 8 a.m., becoming widespread by mid-morning. By noon, we've got heavy rain in the valley, snow in the mountains, snow starting to lower potentially into the valley from Tehama into Shasta County zones, even western Glenn County. Seeing a chance for some snow today. We'll see snow potentially continuing for Redding and Red Bluff through 5 p.m. with heavy rain in the valley south of that. And then it's heavy rain in the valley with snow in the mountains tonight. Snow showers fizzling out through the morning tomorrow. A slight chance for showers in the valley early to midday. And then we're mostly dry by the afternoon. And then it's sunshine on tap for your weekend. I'm going to go ahead and just zoom forward. We do have a chance for showers next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, but I want to show you these projections. Kelly, over an inch of rain looking possible for Redding, Chico, and Orville today. Over an inch and a half in the foothills, close to 2 inches in Magalia, over an inch and a half in parts of our higher elevations east of the valley. Those projections go up a little bit through Friday, but not much more on the way for tomorrow. Take a look at this, though. This is the big concern. Snow projections. About a half a foot through 5:30 p.m. tonight in the mountains, but get a look at this. 2 inches for Corning as well as Red Bluff, 3 inches in Redding, and then we'll see those snow totals going up a bit more tomorrow to over a foot in parts of the northern Sierra. But again, if we see 2 to 3 inches of snow from Corning to Redding in the valley, it is going to be a mess out on those roads, and that really starts to ramp up this afternoon. 30s for the northern mountains, 30s for the Sierra and southern Cascades, 30s to mid-40s in the foothills. And if you're in the valley today, it's low to mid-40s for the afternoon. It's going to be a lot colder out there today than the last several days. We'll see that chance for heavy rain and snow in the valley today. Showers fizzle out by midday tomorrow with temperatures warming into low to mid-50s. Sunshine and warmer afternoons this weekend, and then cooling back down with more shower chances Tuesday into Wednesday of next week.
That is quite a forecast. All right, thanks, Court.
Here we go.
You can stay up